I've been busy, people then, but I'm back in the building. And you know what? There's a lot of news to get into. And you guys have been getting on to me. Start the show. The Chelsea fan base is on to me. Start the show, they said. And it started now. So all of you who are waiting, it's time to flood in, G. It's time to flood in. I think we are 68 away from hitting our next goal of 2.1. So be it every single person who's joining the live, be it every single one of you who's going to join as well. A lot of news to get into. I think we have to go straight into it. We might need to go straight into the news. No offer late, no heebie-jeebies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. There's a lot of news. And news, I'm sure some of you are not going to like. A lot of you are not going to like. But we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. Natural incoming, of course. Jahan Woods is looking that way. Big up Darren. Apparently, we saw in Xavi's contract. I think the deal is done, you know. Hot take. I think the deal's done. I think the deal is done. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's done. But I think it's a case of they're trying to sort their replacement out, trying to get some hype. You know, football clubs do this. They will literally play on your heartstrings. Viva Garnacho. Yes, he's going to be a Chelsea player. And I've already said it yet. I don't mind. I don't mind. I said to the people them in the gym just now, I said, I don't mind. Win-win for me. You get him for cheap? Cool. We're going to speak about that doing more intensity, though. We're going to talk more intensity. So let's see how it all goes down in the stream. But make sure you lot are subscribing, smashing the like button. When we get 50 plus people in here, we're going to turn on sub-only mode. So make sure if you're not subbed up, you're subbing up now. Because this content is lit. I go live every day during the transfer window, and I'm bringing you guys all this content. I don't care. Regarding what? Oh, he doesn't want Garnacho. But if he was chatting to me, about to say, bring that profit in 6 months. 100% 300, bro. Apparently CP here doesn't care, but I care about the profit, G. I want to reinvest that in the squad. If it scores is United, I would absolutely love it. And they think they're getting a Mason Mount payback. Hold that, you bums. We'll pay like 30 million for him. Hold that emphatically, by the way. Bombastically. Oh, yeah, my man's. Oh, yeah. So they can hold that. So hopefully that can happen. But yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Where you lot want to start? There's so much news, but I think we've only got to start with Garnacho, man. We have to start with Garnacho because we have more and more news. I'm going to try and go in order as well. I'm going to try and go in order. So breaking news with Garnacho, okay? So we're going to start here. By the way, this is breaking news because this landed, and then after this post, there was a whole leap of news with Garnacho. But let me know your thoughts while I'm speaking, by the way. Let me know how you're feeling about the player. Let me know if you want him. Let me know if you think he's going to be a bum. Let me know if it's going to be a bumming move. Let me know if you wouldn't pay 35 million for him, because that's how much apparently we're going to pay. Let me know if we actually get him in the chat. Let me know, man. Let me know. But here we're going to go with the news. Here we go. So, Chelsea have done the homework on Garnacho, which has included a series of background checks into his character and personality. It's believed that Chelsea are why do I think that's another word? Are comfortable with the results of their checks, okay? Let's go in order, yeah? Because I think my man had it nicely, innit? Cool, yeah. Cool. Bang. Also, we got simultaneous news. Chelsea expected to make an offer for Garnacho before the transfer window ends, but may have to wait for United search for a new striker to come to an end. I don't know what that's got to do with it. Chelsea have no concerns over his character, obviously regarding the background check. I think there was one more. I think that was it. Yeah, Yeah. So they don't mind the background check. That's apparently what's going on. They don't think it's a big deal. They expect to make an offer before the window ends, which is a mad thing. And there's one other piece of news we've got to give you guys, which is related. There was news on the price. And he said this recently as well. I'm going to get the price up in a minute. He said, let me maintain my position in Chelsea and Garnacho. I'm not changing my mind. So I'm not changing my mind. You know how he talks in it. I've been telling you lot for weeks that Chelsea are interested in Garnacho, and Garnacho wants to stay in the Premier League. He remains a strong top player at Chelsea. So you, man, it looks like Chelsea's one of his only suitors, you know. In terms of people who actually want the guy, he might be one of the only players that we're looking at in terms of in that position. But there was something on the price I wanted to get up for you lot now. Let's get this price up. Okay, maybe there's nothing on the price. I thought there was more news on the price, but it doesn't look to be the case. What's the price? Prices going up. You might know that song, innit? What's the other Chelsea aggregate account we need to look at? I think it's Chelsea Dodgers and someone else, because someone else has news on this as well. Listen, we're gonna wait till end of the window. You man saw the news here. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to bring up as well. Chelsea and Garnacho, Xavi Simons and Garnacho, are two separate topics at Chelsea. It's not one or the other. Then we'll see if it's possible and see what happens in negotiation. So, in my opinion, it's how I see it. I just get a drink of water, man. I'm waffling here. I can't lie to you lot. In my opinion, yeah, Xavi Simons is a done deal. Xavi Simons is a done deal. Smash those likes. Let me get a drink of water, yeah? And I'll come right back for you lot. But let me know, what do you think about Garnacho? We'll be back in 2 seconds, yeah? Hold on. Lol. That's funny. But yeah, people them. Let me know what you think. Me a drink of water, man. Smash those flipping likes as well. Bosh! And we're back, people. Them, and we're back already. It's getting dinero. Esteban up there. I saw the Esteban up there. Don't worry about that. But let's get back straight into it. Let's stop waffling. Yeah, I'm still here, Eden. I had to get a drink of water, G. But I'm back. So make sure you smash those like button as well, man. Smash those likes. But look at this news. I don't think this is bad news at all. I think this is a good thing. That's my opinion. I think this is a good thing. I think people need to stop overreacting. Chelsea want both Xavi Simons and Garnacho. It's not one or the other. It's not, oh, if we get one, we can't get the other. The problem is with Garnacho is the sales. So the sales is the problem. At this moment in the window, Chelsea focus on selling many players as possible and then attacking on incomings. And one of the sales that definitely impedes Xavi Simons is Nkunku. Because the Inter Milan looking at him, Leipzig looking at him, the other clubs looking at him in France. This guy's on a lot of money and he needs to leave because how many people are going to really take him? That's just the honest truth. So for me, I think it's clear as day. We need to see this guy leave the football club. And I think if he was to leave the football club, it would bring a lot more confidence to the team and to the board that, yeah, we can do our thing. And that's what I'm very excited to see, to be honest with you. I want to see Nkunku leave. And once Nkunku leaves, I think we're like 90% of the way there to getting Xavi Simons, which, by the way, in my opinion, I think the deal was done already. But obviously, each to their own. Some people don't really believe that, so we'll have to see. But I think getting both these players is absolutely fine. I don't really think getting Garnacho is that much of a big deal, to be honest with you. I don't really think it is. And if we're going along with what Secret Source said, and I believe this guy, by the way, he said these deals are done 10 days ago. I believe this guy. He said Hato was done. We go for Hato yesterday. So as far as I'm concerned, I messaged this guy. I quote tweeted him. I should probably message him, to be fair, to get him on the channel one day. He said 10 days ago, the deals are done. And I believe him. But I do believe that Nkunku was mentioned and he's holding up the deal. He might not want to go to Leipzig. He might not want to go back. And that's the problem. He might not want to go back. AK, no way. Now, big up yourself. There's no redemption arc for these two. They're both leaving, 100%. They're both leaving. They're both leaving, G. Let's not do this. Nkunku and Jackson are probably both going to leave. In Jackson is like 70%. Nkunku is like 100%. He's definitely going. Like, and if he stays, that's just literal incompetence, to be honest with you. That's just stupid. But yeah, man, we're going for both. And when you see stuff like this, like I've been saying to you guys, the conversation is going very well between Chelsea and Leipzig. I'm not worried at all. Garnacho, Xavi, Nkunku, domino. That's what it is. It's literally a domino effect. We've got three players who all impact each other that need to leave at some point. So for me, I need to see Nkunku leave, and I'm a bit more optimistic. Ches, you reckon we get actually up to some Orton? When he updates, I think it will be like the personal terms being agreed or some stupidness like that. That's just me. We need to get Gahey and offload Disaster and Badiashile. Badiashile will probably stay. Disaster will definitely leave. There's still a good 4 or 5 players who need to go. But guys, we have got 4 weeks. The 1st of August is tomorrow. We've got 4 weeks. Yeah, I wouldn't have loaded him. I wouldn't have loaded him either, Nuhu. I wouldn't have loaded him either, but I understand some people would want to, but I personally wouldn't. Guys, we're literally very, very close to hitting 2,030 subscribers. Can we definitely support the channel? Can we definitely support Ches? I'm talking for a person to get you guys to subscribe. We need to make sure we're hitting these subs. 2030 now is really good, but there's a lot of people in here. I definitely think we can definitely do better than this. I don't know why I put 68. It's 70. So 70 subscribers left from 2.1k. So guys, help your boy do that. I'm gonna put a sub only mode on to make sure you guys are subbing up and enjoying the content. And leave your comments, man. If you want to super chat, you can super chat. And don't forget, JJ joined the membership yesterday. Memberships are open, so make sure we're joining the membership as well and supporting me directly through the membership fee. There's loads of options there, and you get a cheeky little icon. I don't know where JJ is. He's probably on another stream, but you get a cheeky little icon in the corner as well when you're in the live and you get to chat with the people. Then you get a little icon in the corner, and that's what we love to see. Yeah, make sure you put in the comments and let's get through this news, man. Big up every single one of you in here. Let's get to 100+ people in here. You can definitely do that in 2 seconds. But yeah, man, back to the news. The conversation's going well between the two clubs, and that doesn't surprise me at all. I was never stressed about this. And as you can see here, they're separate topics. It's not either, it's both. Chelsea want both. But at Leipzig, I think the deal's done. But Nkunku's a hold up with Leipzig and Carney. But I think the Garnacho one, Chelsea are going to try and see it out in terms of they're going to try and get the best deal possible for the club, meaning basically meaning they're going to try and lowball United. And I've already said to you guys, I don't mind lowballing United. I don't really think it's that deep. Like, just lowball them if you need to, innit? Like, that's how I'm seeing it right now. Lowball United, go in with a cheeky, like, I don't know. Maybe give them like a cheeky 35 million, maybe, for Garnacho. And I think we can do wonders with that money, man. 35 million and we're laughing to the bank. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, I'll do a cheeky 35 million, lowball them, and then we'll see. But Loki, I'm very happy about Hato News. Hato News about yesterday. I'm very, very happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that. But as you guys can see here, separate deals for the two players. It's not that deep. It's separate deals. Big up EE every single time. Joe says, why aren't we pushing for goalkeeper? Joe, I agree with you. I think we should be. I definitely think we should be, but the club are moving a bit mad and they're trusting in Sanchez as it seems. Yeah, he is a low ball offer. Let's not do that. It's very, very low offer. It's a very, very low offer. I would rather bring back Sancho alone than buy Garnacho. I definitely disagree with this. Garnacho's like 19, got way better output than Sancho, and offers something like pacing behind. Against bigger teams as well, he scores big goals. I'd rather have that. I'll swap Chalobah tossing for Gahey though, seeing that Chopin and Reason can play right centre back. Yeah, 100%. I would definitely drop one of them out, but I like both for Tosin and Chalobah. But to be cynical, you can't be too sentimental. You've got to get rid of one of them, man. I agree with you. I agree with you. They want 40 millions for him. You start at like 15. Oh, not 15, obviously. Maybe we'll start at like 30. And then maybe meeting him. 40 is like my brink. For me, 40 or more is getting a bit spooky. 40 or less, let's be honest, we could all stomach that. Like 40 or less, I don't mind. But I'm just purely thinking about Garnacho's goals in the big games. He scored against City, he scored against Chelsea, he scored against Arsenal, he scored against all the big teams. He actually performs really well in their space. When there's no space, he's a bit meaty. But Chelsea play most teams where there's going to be big teams, especially in Champions League, but there's going to be a bit of space. And if Gittins isn't doing it and he won't put Kip Neto on the right, Esteval's young, you might want to stick a Garnacho left wing. So there's loads of options. I'm very, very excited to see how it all works. But for me, I'll be interested to see how Esteval, Gittins, Garnacho all bed in because they're all young guys. Garnacho's proven, so you probably expect him to do better at the start. But three young wingers, let's see who performs best. You know what I'm saying? Gittins, people don't really rate him, so he's probably very underrated. Esteval is probably rated fairly. I don't think people will go overboard. He is a generational talent. He plays for the Brazil national team. And then you've got Garnacho, who's very overhated. He might like he's crap. He is definitely meaty, but he's not like, yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't see him being as bad as everyone makes him out to be, but that's just my opinion. And I've already explained to you guys the win-win scenario for Garnacho, but I'll do a little segment on it now for the timestamp purposes of why, in my opinion, it's a win-win scenario for Garnacho because I haven't really gone about it in depth, really. I've explained it, but not fully. Right, so the win-win scenario for Garnacho is this. Let me look at transfer market to back up my argument, innit? So we're going to type in Garnacho and transfer market and back up my argument because there is method to my madness. I'm not just making stuff up for the sake of it. But yeah, so you guys can see this, right? His current market value, whether you disagree with it or not, is 50 million euros. Sorry, 45 million euros, which is about 8 million pounds. And it's gone down a bit, probably in form, and he's about 45. If Chelsea can get him for like 35 million pounds, that's probably just about under 40 million euros. We've got him underneath his current value. So whether you rate him or not, he's a player that's valued a certain way because he's young, he scored a few goals, he has potential, and he's homegrown because he was in the UK for 3 years from 16 to 19. So cool. And he's proven and played for a big club. Man United haven't been a big team, but they're still big clubs to the pressure. He thinks he's better than he is. Definitely has an ego. The club doesn't think that there's an actual problem there. I agree with him. I don't think it's that deep where he's a bad egg. He walks into the dressing room. You got Neto, Esteval, Gittins, Palmer, Xavi Simons. You're not top 3 ballers in the wing position. We're just talking wing. We're not talking about striker or a cam or 8. In the wing position, which he'll probably want to play right wing and left wing, as you can see here. Not really pees me off, chat. I want to see his stats for last season because I hate when they do this. They don't give you the stats for the season. I want to know how many games he played for on each position. I like seeing that stuff. I think I've got a click here. I think I do. No, I'm wrong. Chat, help me out here, man. We'll have to click to find out where he played for each position because I want to see. But either way, he predominantly on the left, a bit centre forward, and a little bit on the right hand side, but mainly on the left hand side. Let's be honest. And he's not going to be like, if Gittins is that bad, he'll be starting, but I don't think Gittins will be that bad. So he'd probably be like 4th choice. He's probably like 4th choice. So for me, if you can get him for like 40 million euros, I don't see a scenario where we lose. You buy the guy, he performs as a squad player. I said to my boy earlier, if he performs in like the cup games, like Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League games, where let's just say we're playing the winger formation, where we've got Esteval probably would be the winger touchline, and get into the other touchline, so 2 touchline wingers. You got your middle Palmer, and then you got your striker, and then you got an inverted midfielder. So you can put Enzo up and then put Caicedo and Cucurella together. I don't know. Or Reece James, Caicedo, and Enzo push into the 10 with two attacking 10s with Enzo and Palmer, and then Gittins, Esteval, and João Pedro up front. Then he's obviously not going to be starting there. But if Gittins is bad, he might get games in the Champions League league phase. Obviously, group stage where it's done now. League phase, and he might get a few goals. And if he does, then we can up his price. The more goals he gets, the better it is for the team. Be it Joey in the background. Be it Joey, man. So, for me, I'm not looking at it negatively. I think Chelsea are smart. All the news reports are suggesting Chelsea are trying to lowball. They don't want to pay what Man United want. They don't. So, like me and Joey and Jimmy and Rob have been saying, because we do the streams on this channel quite a bit, it's opportunity signing where if we can get him for cheap, we'll definitely buy him. And Chelsea are working on it. We don't want to pay. I think. Huh?
No, I'm not echoing though.
No, you're good. The club don't want to pay more than, I'll probably say 45. And I've already said over 40, I'm getting a bit. So
yeah, I mean, you shouldn't touch it anything at 35. It's the most I would even consider. Because then at that point, you're really looking at like the profit margins aren't even that good. Because now I'm thinking at it as a business transaction.
The profit margins are still decent, but it's like more case.
It's not that good. You're 10 million. It's not
big enough. It's not big enough. You're right.
Not for a $40 million investment to make 10 million. Nah, I'm good.
James, I don't think that was him, by the way, but it doesn't matter because he's doing.
Nah.
He's a done deal. I can guarantee he's a done deal. He's done. I can guarantee.
I'm actually not worried about that at all.
No, Joey, I'm saying he's done.
Like, you know something.
Like Joey. Here's the thing. People don't understand. These journalists are making a story. They're making the tweets. They're making the emotions. That's how they get their money, Joey. Mm-hmm. If he just said to us 2 weeks ago, the deal's done. If Chelsea released information saying, by the way, Chelsea fans, the deal's done. We're waiting for Nkunku. How boring is that? No PR, no theatrics, no tweets.
Leipzig, and today it came out Leipzig wanted Nkunku.
The deal is done.
So I'm not worried about it. I already said I'm not worried about it. I've not been worried. I haven't been worried about either of these deals. And yesterday it was Joel Hato. Like, I actually know a little bit of something about this whole Xavi Simons deal. So like, I haven't really been worried about it at all. But like, to me, this whole thing is just more like we're doing our trading thing, bro. We're trying to get a player, move a player to get a player in. You know what I'm saying? It just comes down to that.
Yeah, 100%. Facts. Trying to get a player in, sell another player, and so we make moves, man. And like I said to the chat, if Garnacho comes in, I don't see it as a problem at all. As long as for a good price, he'll probably play Carabao Cup games, FA Cup games. He'll be trying his hardest because the amount of competition we'll have. Also, he's one-on-one. That's probably his biggest strength, pace and running at players. Stick him on the left in the Carabao Cup game in the 4th, 5th round. If he performs good, if he even gets 10 goals across the board, his price goes up by 10, 50 million straight away. Let alone the fact Chelsea put tax on players anyway. I'm not worried about the resale at all. Chelsea buying for £35 million.
Well, the resale is easy. It's like it's there, bro. It's just that part of it's not an issue because he's so fucking young.
You'll forget the guy's 19.
Because he's so young, you're gonna get a resale regardless.
He's not 19 actually. He's 20. He's 21.
To me, he's just still not worth the energy that you have to put into him, in my opinion. Like it's not worth it. But yeah, I mean, let them do what they want to do. The rest of this window has been, as long as they get Xavi Simons, the rest of this window is just fine. I don't necessarily even see him being like, because if we get Xavi Simons, he's behind him, he's behind Gittins, he has a lot of work to do to just even get into
That's why I said
he'll so much work to do to just even get a game.
So he'll probably start like Carabao Cup, early FA Cup, which is fine. That's what we need.
Yeah, but we'll see. Even then, bro, he has so much work to do to even get a game. That's the whole point of like the energy part of it. It's like it's not worth the energy putting into him because like he has to do so much just to even get into the team, get a sub spot, in my opinion. Like just even a sub spot.
There's the people them. I think he signed.
People overrate this guy. People don't get how bad 20% dribbling percentage is.
He's been on 50K for a while. I didn't know that. He's been 50K for quite a bit.
Yeah, since his first season with Ten Hag, I'm pretty sure.
They really trusted him, and then they saw him out, and then now at the point where it's like he probably doesn't suit their system and cut the mustard for them. And for us, he'll be literally a 4th, 5th option. I don't know what a big ad is doing in front of my screen now, but then we remove that because that's very jarring. Yeah. So it looks like, let me zoom out a bit so you guys can see this as well. It looks like
I still have my doubts about all this though. Like that it even happens. Like I know about the links and all that, but if you read what they said, it's been very clear. It has to be on Chelsea's terms. Like the deal has to be on Chelsea's terms. It's very clear. Like if the price isn't where it's wants to be at, we won't move. And like once again, can Manchester United take 30 million from us in this with this because they don't have any like profitable assets.
Yeah, the answer to that question is when. So
what?
If it's the end of the window, they will. If it's 2 weeks on the window, they won't. If they're desperate, they're going to need to sell the player and get someone else in. So the more desperate the lower the price becomes. Obviously, it's simple. Let me just find this tweet because obviously it says this is why I don't worry at all. The deal's done, people. It's done. Absolutely remains a deal ongoing. Clubs are still talking directly, the same as the.
He's just getting his
progress on the contract.
Getting his shit.
Oh, look at this, Joey. It's important for Chelsea to create some space, so to sell players, and then try to complete the situation. It's waffle. The deal's done. They're trying to sell Nkunku. Full stop. Read it, people. Reading between the lines.
By the way, I have some really credible information that says it's just one person in our football club, and he's a sporting director who wants Garnacho. Really reliable information that it's just one person in our football club that wants Garnacho. It's just one. Win Stanley.
Yeah, I knew the answer, but I just went for the chat. Wing Stanley, guys. I heard this the other day. It is what it is. Is it done? It is done. It is done. In my opinion, based on what I'm reading, people, some sources as well. So you got a lot of
it's just based off of the sale first. Like we just have to sell Nkunku, and then
Nico said it, CB said it, secret source, so someone else has said it as well. everyone's saying it's done, meaning I think it's done. I just think they're waiting for someone to get sold, balance the books up, then you can announce him. Happy days. Paul Stanley, correct. That's what Joe just said. Man, you don't have the power. Of course they don't. We either get him at the end of the window or in January. 100%. Chelsea is smart. That's why I'm not stressed.
I don't know if we get him at all. I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's January or not. If Manchester United is going to lower their price, are they going to lower their price? And is anybody else going to put in money? Is anybody else going to actually put the money up for him?
But here's the thing: if behind closed doors, Joey, Garnacho, for all we know, could be saying, "I want Chelsea only."
Yeah, I know. I read some things about that too.
Which again makes where we said to Hato's people, then we said, "Yo, Ajax, the board, we're going to pay 35 million. That's it. Take it or leave it." What did Hato do? Joey, guess what, Hato? We need you to put in the transfer request, move a bit messy, and we'll get the deal done for you. What do you do, Joey? He puts a transfer request, he gets a bit messy, we got our deal. They'll do the same with Garnacho. They'll be like, yo, Garnacho, we need to pay 35 million. Take it or leave it. Garnacho hands in transfer request.
Didn't have to get to this, to be honest.
Doesn't even need to. They're ready to prove themselves. Let's support them. Exactly. Everyone's chasing their tune. Not you knew who. I don't know where you was before. Obviously, a lot of subscribers recently. But I've been maintaining the same rhetoric since I started doing YouTube. Because I started doing my own YouTube like last year. I started doing more shows 2 years ago when they just joined. I said all along, Chelsea's direction will be fine. I support the owners. It's not all their decisions. I'm turning out to be more and more right by the day. So I'm not going to now be annoyed.
I was told I was an American fan who didn't respect our football club and did all this because I saw that the way that they were moving was going to allow us to continue opening up the checkbook. Like that's literally it. Like I knew that. So they were going to continue to be able to make mistakes and rectify them based off of the way they sold. If they continued to sell based off the first window when they sold Mount and they sold Havertz for over $120, I was like, if they can keep doing that, they can keep making mistakes because they'll be able to rectify their mistakes with their sales. And that's exactly what's been happening. They've rectified it pretty much. They're trying to rectify all their mistakes. They've already rectified João Felix. Like, you got to give them credit where credit's due, but like, still be critical though, bro. Like, just because they're doing good things, that doesn't mean that you don't like you just stop being critical. You know what I mean?
That's not the point, though. The point, that's not even really the point, because no owners are perfect.
For sure.
No owners.
Sure,
hold on.
Once again, though, that doesn't relieve you from criticism.
Big up, Jimmy. But
it doesn't relieve you from criticism. Like,
no, but Joey, that's not even the point. Like, the point I'm trying to make about no owners are perfect is every single club in the world ever in the history of time can have a criticism about an ownership. Do you know why, Joey? Because not every single club wins every single trophy every single year. So there's always criticism. It's just business. It's just simple. It's just Chelsea can't do everything perfectly. But if Chelsea win the league this year, they're going to make a mistake next window. How much you want to bet? It's life. So people.
No, I get it, but like we can call out their mistakes when we believe their mistakes. That's really all it is. Like, I'm not necessarily saying, oh, you know, like I'm not necessarily like just saying like, oh, like we have to kill these sporting directors. Don't get it twisted. I already have a three or four show series on my channel on the Bozo, Winstanley, and Stewart video. 30-minute videos of me explaining their mistakes. And when they make this mistake with Garnacho, there'll be another episode to the fucking series.
No, but Joey, it's not a mistake though.
It is, bro. In my opinion, it is. Because you're not getting
my side though.
No, Chaz, I've already answered this question. All you have to ask yourself is this. We're a team of different profiles. We don't carry a ton of the same profiles in the same areas, period. Okay? Most of the players we have are different. We don't have two of the same. They're all different. Okay? So once again, what I ask again is, does Garnacho bring anything different to this football club? And the answer from all of us was no.
Yes,
so,
he does.
No, but Joey's about to disagree though.
Blonde hair, Jimmy? Like
that
don't
nacho
do
cheese.
so you wanna do in the tag team.
He brings that nacho cheese.
Yeah,
That
even
shit that's not really cheese.
the American tag
Cheese
team
spread.
thing.
Cheese spread.
And cheese spread.
Yeah, cheese spread. That's what the fuck he bring.
You lot, I love this conversation. So when he scores like a big goal, I'm gonna bring Joey and Jimmy back here.
Yeah, and I'll sit here and I'll be like, I'll
say a word. I'm just gonna take it away.
Chaz, I will sit here and I'll say, good goal. Thank you for the goal. That doesn't mean shit for me.
That's what you're meant to do. That's what you're meant to do anyway.
Yes, of course. I can be wrong, bro. I'm just a fucking 30-something-year-old man in fucking Arizona talking on YouTube, son. Like, that's all I'm doing.
By the way, Natalie, no one ever alluded to him being a level raiser. Even Robert did it.
It's not about being a level raiser. He just doesn't bring anything to the football club.
What does he bring? I think he meant bring. Be out Andrew, I know hospital now. Be out yourself, bro. So enjoy the content as much as you can. What does he bring Chelsea? What does he bring Chelsea that we don't have on any player we currently have? No, but again, everyone's missing my point. I never said he brings them next X Factor. I never said that to Joey.
Chaz, did we celebrate Mudryk's goals?
Hold on. I just said, Joey, I just don't see it being a lose-lose because I know my club's going to sell him for money.
I'm a flip-flop, bro. I've never spoken, bro.
That's it. I never said Garnacho's good enough. Why can't we... Jimmy, please be neutral here, yeah, by doing your thing. You're telling me Garnacho can't play in a Carabao Cup third round and get me a goal?
Why are we having this conversation? We literally said everything there is to say about this fucking guy. No more Garnacho conversation, yo. OMG. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my gosh. Are we talking about this again?
Yes, we have to because it keeps getting closer and closer.
And y'all keep getting closer and closer to stupidity. Wait till it say fucking signing and then talk about him. Other than that,
I need Robert in here. I need Robert in here to defend this player, man. This isn't even my boy. He's not even my guy. Xavi Simons is my guy. Yeah, Xavi Simons is my guy. I don't even rate him like that. Him being here takes time for someone. I hear it. Joey, here's a question for Joe. Hold on, Joey. Why do you always have to be damn extremist, man?
What's extremist about one? No, Joe. I'm gonna answer your question. What's extremist about a guy who has a 20% dribble success rate, the worst dribbling success rate in Europe? What's extremist about that? What's extremist about that? Yeah, I'm gonna bite, Mo. Fuck that. I got time today.
Man nibbled, but I hear it. It's one of those streams. But yeah, someone we don't need to talk about. But I'm actually happy for this loan. What do you man think about Marc Guiu's loan? Do you care? Sunderland, Prem.
Good loan.
What do you think?
Good loan.
Decent loan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great loan.
Yeah.
Great loan. It's a great loan.
Is that the equivalent of like the lap being at Ipswich? It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
He probably don't start, but he'll play.
That's not good though.
He'll play.
Look what happened to Leslie. He didn't play, and then no one really wants to buy him. He's not expensive.
Leslie did play. What are you talking about?
He didn't play a lot.
Yes, he did. What are you talking about?
No, he didn't. Let me check. I swear he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He played a lot of football last year for Southampton.
Oh, these men are doing the tag team thing again. Let me find this out.
You just be saying shit.
I don't need to see. That's the thing. I don't need to do no tag team thing when I know what happened.
Actually, no, you might have right.
Shit. That's what I'm, bro. I swear to God, people be just.
No, the problem is you don't watch no football, motherfucker.
Shut up, man.
You shut up.
People don't realize, bro. Us Americans, we got all morning to watch football. We sit there and we got all morning.
You know
the problem is 6 in the morning to fucking 10. I'm watching football.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Santos. My bad. It's Santos I'm thinking about. My bad. I'll figure Santos. He was underwhelming.
We're doing the tag team things,
Yeah, what do you mean he was underwhelming? No, he wasn't underwhelming.
Leslie put fucking Kobe Minu in a goddamn blender when Southampton.
Oh, we're doing one game analysis.
One game analysis.
He was okay. He wasn't terrible. This nigga just talking. You post up Joe's post like anybody know if Joe watch anything. Joe don't watch shit. He just like you. Joe probably thought he didn't play neither. Fuck out of here, Joe.
No, wrong player. Hey, don't do that. Wrong player.
Yo.
Wrong player.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad his name is Joe and I call myself Joey. Like that just makes it separate there.
No. Santos was not underwhelming. What are you doing here? Santos was top tier. He was. Hey, Joey, don't nibble.
Forest, bro.
Don't nibble, by the way. Don't nibble. Hey, Joey. By the way, let's relax with the language. By the way, don't nibble. But Joey, let's relax. Let's relax with his language. Relax, please. It's not that deep. Do you say Vince's Donnarumma tweet? Are you talking about Man United, maybe?
That's not language. Me and Jimmy swear every day. That's not language.
I know, but
he talking about Chelsea in for Donnarumma.
Who? Vince. That's a nothing story, man. Yeah, punch a lot about, man. And follow up Jimmy and Joe. I'm gonna put the description below as well. No excuses, people. Then let's go. But yeah, man. Marc Guiu, happy with the loan. How do you say Marc? I said Marc Guiu, didn't I? Marc Guiu. Yeah, Marc Guiu. Sorry, guys. Good loan. Hopefully, he can do a Delap thing where he gets a cheeky 12, 13, proves himself to a certain degree. We can make some money on him. But at the same time, the club trusts him. They don't want to sell him. There was no sell-on clause, no obligation. So it's a straight loan. So the club does rate him. So I have faith he's going to do well in the team. How well and who's he going to start over, I don't know. I don't know who's going to play up front. I bet Joey and Jimmy would know because they watch championship games. Allegedly, innit? So Joey and Jimmy, who plays with up front?
Why did it change from Premier League to Championship all of a sudden?
You guys watch all the games, innit?
No, we watch Premier League games, unlike you.
How fast is the Simmons deal going? It's done. Oh, ignore it. Hey, Julius, the deal is done, bro. I'm not even an ITK, but you can call me one when the deal gets done. Here we go, and we're celebrating. But the deal is done. They're just waiting for Nkunku to leave, and then they'll probably announce it like a week after. Don't believe any of these journalists. They're doing the theatrics. I want my clicks. Give me my money. Chelsea know what they're doing. Hato's probably done 2 weeks ago. Don't watch that. Put your questions in, people. I want to ask some questions on the transfers, man. It gets boring talking about Garnacho all the time, even though it's hot topic. It's annoying. But you know, random question for Jimmy and Joey, yeah? I didn't get to talk on this yesterday. But let's start with Jimmy first. What would you rate the window at right now out of 10? If you had to rate it, like how would you, not number, but how would you rate it?
Is it with who we're going to get or who with Simons or without Simons?
Let's just say like literally. Should I
so
give some
we get Simons or Garnacho or without or with? That's kind of the question.
Let's say right now. So let's say right now, there's barely any sales. We've got a lot of incomings. How would you rate the players you've got so far and the sales we've got and the loans and stuff? Out of 10, I'm going to put in the chat as well. But Jimmy and Joey, JJ, how would you rate the window so far? 10?
6, like a 6, probably 6.5.
Okay. Why so low? That's quite low to me.
That's not low. Well, 5 is average. 5 is 5.5 is midway. 5 whatever is midway. So yeah, it's about 6. It's about a 6.5. Because we still got to get a couple players out. I can't push it but so high because if we don't get a keeper, then which I think is more important.
I'll speak to my guy.
And then if you go and get Garnacho, I'm definitely bringing down the score. So,
oh please, no, you're not, man. He's not gonna. If you don't rate him,
fuck, I am. Yes, I am.
Fuck, I am. 100%.
So you gonna tell me you're not gonna get Mike Mignon, but you got money for fucking Garnacho? Fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, you know what? I hear that. I do hear that. That makes sense. Jao did amazing in Milan. He scored in his debut. What's that referring to? What player?
You said that, I guess.
He's referring to something that I've said.
Yeah. He's saying you said that.
João Felix scored in his debut game against when he played for Milan.
Yeah, so what? What's that got to do with
If you ask me that same question, I'm probably
yeah. We can all answer it. You're next.
I'm probably saying about a 6.5.
People agree with Jimmy.
Really specifically because I need more sales. Like there's more sales to be done. That more sales that with like if the players that they're telling us are going to be sold all get sold, they'll move up to a 7.5 in my opinion. You get Xavi Simmons done, you get an 8. You go back to you get Garnacho, you go back to a 7.5. It's that simple.
You know what, Jimmy, Joey, and Prime's point. You guys all being consistent. I agree with this, by the way. Why would you spend 30 on my man and not get a goalkeeper? It does kind of stink of doo-doo. No gonna lie.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, and it can't
Like
be more. This window can't be more than an 8 because we didn't get a goalkeeper.
Yeah, because if we had a goalkeeper now,
not be more than an 8 because we didn't.
Think about this, Joey. I was talking about my guy in the gym, Chelsea fan, and we're like, he still thinks we can title challenge and win a major trophy, champs or prem, because of our squad. And I said, hear this, Joey and Jimmy. Yeah, I think our chemistry in our team and our synergy and all that stuff is probably the best. You know, probably behind. It's better than Arsenal's. Liverpool, we don't know yet how that's going to perform, and City's is probably the top because they've been there and done it. But everyone else is unpredictable. That might sound mad, but is Gyökeres, Saka, and Martinelli balanced enough for you? Not for me. That doesn't sound that good to me.
I knew that though. I knew that as soon as they happened.
Ekitike or Gakpo, Isak, and Salah on paper sounds sick, but is it going to work? I don't know. I can tell you for a fact, a Xavi.
You want to know something, Chess? I thought about this. I was driving. I was taking a drive in the mountains the other day, and I was just thinking about this. And I thought about like the team who won the Premier League last year was the team that had the most consistency, right? They had the least amount of changes that happened, but they were the most consistent because they had the least amount of gelling to do. That pretty much the way I saw it, they had the least amount of gelling to do. They've already all played with us, bro. We are only starter wise that in the top 4. We are only starter wise 2 players that are changing starter wise. If we're talking about starters,
Neto starts versus
Neto starts no matter what, bro. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't give a fuck about any of these wingers. Gittins, Xavi Simmons, none of Neto starts over all of them. Period. I don't give a fuck. All right.
You know what? On the right side.
Even on the left, even if it's on the left, like I don't care. He starts, bro. Neto starts, bro. If like our team has the least amount of changes in the top 4, the least amount of changes to their starting lineup in the top 4, which means the least amount of gelling, which we already saw how much we gelled. We saw how much we gelled. We saw how we could play already. Some of these teams are already having wobbles at this. Teams are having wobbles now. We haven't had a wobble. Our wobble was against some fucking Brazilian team that we didn't care about.
I'll speak for you as well. I'm not saying it won't work with Liverpool or Arsenal. I'm just saying if it was my club, I like the fact that we've got the same players basically, and we're adding quality on top. But the system's not going to change, and the personnel hasn't changed. We just upgraded the personnel.
Well,
Liverpool
literally everybody has to change, though, Ches. Liverpool has to change. Liverpool has to change with the 2 strikers, right? They have to change with the 2 strikers. Arsenal have to change with Gyökeres. Man City have to change after losing De Bruyne. Like, they all got to change. They all got to change. They all got to adjust their systems. We're walking into the same system we had last year with some wrinkles. That's it. It's wrinkles. That's all we added. We added wrinkles here and there.
People keep saying, "Oh, Chelsea's in the UCL now, not in the Conference League." But
we played the UCL champions. What happened to them?
Oh, this stupid narrative because we haven't been in the Champions League for 2 years.
What happened to the UCL champions? What happened to them? We saw them in the final. What happened to them?
Objectively, if Chelsea
we made them look like they're Conference League champs.
Yep. We were the ones that looked like the bosses, not them.
Put it this way. If Chelsea don't make minimum quarterfinal, semi-final next season, we'll see it as a failure. Because what teams, unless we lose to the winners who go to win it, fair enough. But what teams are we looking at going, yeah, that's going to be a really bad loss? None of them.
None.
I'm not scared of nobody in Europe. Not
The
a
only
fucking
team,
in
maybe,
Europe.
I'll be honest, is like a Prem team if they're hot, like a
Yep.
Liverpool. Then I'll be like, they beat
Yep.
us in a lot of finals recently. Cool. Like, I'll be like, you know what? That'll piss me off a bit, but cool. But the rest of them, I'm not like, oh, guys. I'll be like, yo,
I'm not scared of nobody, bro. Not with
you
my
do it in the
midfield.
final versus PSG, then even for the players, if I'm being harsh, there's no excuses now to lose against
Hey,
a
Joe,
Leipzig.
suck mine. That ass. You keep on name dropping me every single time you chat. Suck mine, bro.
No, don't get drawn in.
Nah, I'm tired, bro.
Because I'll have to block him.
tired,
So
bro.
just leave it.
Suck his,
Come on.
yeah.
Hey, Rob, what are you telling me, man?
I did try not to swear, bro. Like,
Good. You look good.
Yeah. Try not to, man. Try not to.
I
Man.
tried
Man
not
gone
to.
through-
I didn't.
Man's got through it. Man believes in it. Let's not. You know what I'm saying? Rob, what are you saying now?
I'm good, man. How you look good? You look good?
Hey, don't listen to this Jimmy comment. Hey, but Jimmy said to me last time. I'm on to him.
In the chat. Everybody having a good day. I see Jimmy snoozing over there. Jimmy saw me join and he just went to sleep.
I ain't sleep, nigga.
Man's baked off, man. He's
I'm
baked
here.
off.
What y'all talking about? I'm listening, nigga.
Yeah, all right, good.
I'm talking to you, man. Like, we're talking about the rate in the window.
Yeah,
Garnacho doesn't change that much. We already know the price has gone down, and we spoke about it a million times, all four of us anyway. So it's kind of the same thing. But we just now know they don't mind buying him for sure. So it's not speculation. And we know the price has gone down a bit more. And we know it's both. So that myth of, oh, is it going to stop Xavi Simons? I've said, Rob, it's done.
We talked about this
We
earlier.
spoke about this 3 times together, so we don't need to go their ground. But, Rob, Jimmy and Joey rated like a 6.5 out of 10. What would you rate the window right now? Right now. Like today.
Right now.
If it ended tomorrow night, yeah, like tonight. Obviously, things can change, but yeah. Give you the floor.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Rob?
Yes.
Great.
Is it 8?
I wouldn't expect anything less from Rob, though.
Hey, you know what?
He's like the eternal optimist, though. He's like, I'm
I
not.
want to hear Rob.
He's an optimist, bro. He's an optimist. There's nothing wrong
I want
with
to
it.
hear Rob. Land your point. No one interrupt. I'll mute everyone. I myself. Rob, land.
No, 8. We went into it. Just I look at what we went into the summer needing, right? Back up to Cucurella. Got that locked at one of the best, probably the best option we could probably get, which is Axel, right? Call back up. We need left wing. We need left wing. All left wing. Gittins in the door already. We need another striker to be either competition or replacement to Jackson. We've got those. We got Joao Pedro that came through. We got Delap that came through. For the combined, the two of them, 90 million. Absolutely top business, right? We got, obviously, Esteva has already been through. So Esteva as well is a backup. You sold Noni for 52 million. Absolute outstanding business. You got Andre Santos, who's there as a backup. You got Isugo as a backup to the midfield. So all in all, I think it's been, you sold Petrovic for 25 million. Like it's been a top window so far for me. And I think, people are saying, "Oh no, you need a goalkeeper, this and that." Yeah, but I know people are salty about the Magnan point, but who are you getting that is available that will come within a wage structure that is a definitive? I'm not saying just a small upgrade.
Man Yang was probably that, Rob. He probably.
If you look at Magnan the last 2 seasons, he hasn't been that good either. We know
Chevalier is better than them.
Is it definitively a better?
Yes, he is.
Option.
Yes.
Then Sanchez, yes.
Yes,
I don't know about that.
And he's in that wage structure.
Yo.
Not only is he in the wage structure, he's in the age range.
Yo, we already did the numbers on their passing. He dwars Sanchez.
But then you have to remember, we have Penders. So if we can bring Chevalier in,
I don't want no Chevalier. I'm talking.
Yeah, I hear the Chevalier. I don't really care about that. I'm talking about Man Yang this season would be better than Sanchez.
Yeah, Mannion made, but if you look at Mannion's last 2 seasons, he hasn't been great.
He's been better than Sanchez.
We're not
It
in the
doesn't
World
have
Cup,
to be
bro.
great, bro. We don't
Yeah,
need
we're
a-
not saying
we don't
great. I
need a
don't care about
world-class
great.
keeper.
Bro,
We need
I
better
just
than
want to go
Sanchez.
into games, yeah? I want to go into games. I trust my attack. I trust my midfield. I trust my defenders. I don't trust my goalkeeper. That's the problem.
I guess that's what
Don't say that's a you problem, Rob. You agree with
slightly,
me.
we disagree.
But,
slightly,
but,
man.
but Chaz, has he not once, Chaz, once has he ever criticized anybody? And
Who,
Who are you talking about?
Rob, he hasn't criticized nobody. There's no criticism at all.
I do criticize.
No,
him.
Rob does. That's the.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Then tell me, because I'm new to this.
I'm
Because
just
I don't
agreeing with
know.
Rob.
I've heard not once
From the moment-
Rob
from the moment-
has any type of criticism at all for anybody at the
No,
football.
but Joey, can I give you a rebuttal to that? And
Sure.
Rob will agree. If Rob agrees with a lot of decisions the club makes, and you would agree that the club's been making better decisions recently, he's gonna have less negatives to say. Genuinely, he would probably be more negative. Rob, was you probably more cynical?
Has he been negative? When?
When
So
we
what
had-
would you count as being negative though?
You got to go all the way back to hiring Poch.
My point has been proven, bro. My
Bro,
point has been
he
proven, bro.
His
Point
name is Rob Lake.
bro.
Rob Lake.
Point is
Bro,
proven, bro.
we ain't
I don't
wanna leave
need
for
to
Champions
say
League, you know.
anything else, son.
We've got no majors. One major we won.
No,
Come
because
on,
I think Poch,
Jimmy,
Poch set
I
us
can't say
back.
anything else.
He set us back big time, and that was the biggest mess up that the sporting directors have ever done was to hire Poch. Everything else from that, from hiring Maresca to
Joey, Rob was putting out those tweets. He was saying it's a good squad, but Poch is the issue.
I've been saying the only thing that our squad needed was a better coach.
Yeah.
For the most
And
part.
you said this, you said it in the chest.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry if I'm
I said on the
asking
big-
this
I said
because
on the
didn't
big
know
six,
you then.
Matisse.
I didn't know you then, bro. I didn't know you.
That was
Then.
last-
So
what,
I'm
last
asking
year?
a question for me to
Last year, I was saying it on the big six to Matisse, as the only thing we need is a better coach. I think we have the quality in the squad to at least make top 4. But we didn't have a coach that was competent enough. Like a coach can leave a decision on who's gonna be the number 1 penalty taker until all the way to March. Like that should have been the thing you figure out in preseason.
Yeah,
in preseason. We having Madueke and Jackson and all fighting for pen. And he's talking about, I trust my players. No, that's something you established. We had no leadership. Tactic was awful. He didn't believe in the squad as much. When I directed, and I believed in the squad because I thought we had a lot of talented players, and it set us back. For I think we could have made Champions League that season, and just having Poch there was a big.
JC, you ever become a new member though? Big up,
Yeah.
JC.
I see. Yeah, that West Ham game, I was Poch out. You know that West Ham game we lost, the one that Carney scored in?
I went to that game. A stupid Antonio goal.
West Ham. I'm
Stupid
talking
goal.
about West Ham. I'm talking about the second game of the season.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
that's the one, bro.
Poch out.
3-1. 3-1.
Is that the game we saw Chilwell left wing?
You talking about
Yeah,
Carney?
that's the Chilwell left wing game.
Watch out.
I was 3-1. I'm telling you, it was a 3-1 game.
I was Poch out.
Because last season was the win. Season before that, we had Caicedo's debut where we lost, and he got a red card. And then season before that, I think we lost again, or we drew. Felix scored a goal. No, he got penalty. Sorry, penalty.
Yeah. That's
Felix got a red. That's who got a red, Joe.
Yeah.
Someone got a red.
That's my biggest criticism of the sporting directors and the ownership. But beside that, I think they've been bang on even this decision not to spend in January. I think that was
Rob, what about the goalkeeper though? Because don't you believe this year? You know when people say to us as Chelsea fans, Joey and Rob and Jimmy will know this on the streams. They go, but if you buy some experienced players, you can accelerate the process and jump for the league. I disagree with that rubbish. But what I do agree with Rob, don't lie if we got a goalkeeper. Our team he's definitely capable of doing a lot more if we had a better goalkeeper.
No, I've said it for time. I believe Sanchez is a top. We can get you top 4. I believe if you had elite center backs, you can even compete with Sanchez. But to win the league, you need an upgrade on Sanchez. That upgrade can be Sanchez has become better, has lost the Bozo gene, or get a better goalkeeper. Because I believe Sanchez without the Bozo gene is quite elite. The thing is, the Bozo gene is
It's a problem.
big negative in a goalkeeper. And so with a goalkeeper like that, like we saw Ramsdale at Arsenal. Bozo, average goalkeeper, but they have a solid defense and they can compete. Right? You have the defense, a good midfield, and a good attack, you can compete. But in order to win, you need elite goalkeeping. And that's
no, but Rob, I genuinely believe just with a goalkeeper alone, we could actually win. Genuinely.
With our center backs?
Yeah, with our current centre back.
I don't think you rock in with Colwill and Chalobah as your centre back pair.
I'm not. Okay, when I say win, I don't necessarily mean win the Prem, which I want. I'm talking about win even like an FA Cup and get.
Yeah. I think even with Sanchez, you can win a cup. We've seen it.
Yeah, true. But it's just been consistent cups. I'm not talking about like one Conference League. He wasn't even playing in that. I'm saying like FA Cup. Because what game did we lose last year in FA Cup?
Cup games, you can win cup.
Who did we lose in the FA Cup last year?
Jorgensen.
Who did we lose in the FA Cup to last year? Oh yeah,
Man City. Man City.
No.
Brighton.
Oh, Brighton. Yeah. Man City was the year before.
And then he had to get dropped because he was playing so badly. Can't be doing that.
He had to get dropped after the Man City game because people were willing to protest.
Exactly, he got dropped because he had sting again.
As soon as they walk into the ground.
And then Jorgensen made a mistake at Brighton, and then Aston Villa he made a mistake, which messed up a whole top 4 thing. Because we should have drawn and won that game because Palmer missed a sitter. All these small margins, man. We could have easily won on more trophies than we did. We messed up, man.
Wow.
That's why I'm happy with our better squad because I think we can actually do better this season. I'm not really fearful of Liverpool, Arsenal, and them. I'm genuinely not. If we get Xavi Simons and a new centre back, I'm genuinely not scared of any team. I'm scared of our own team. But now, I think it wasn't a mentality issue, a young issue. I think it was more squad issue last season. When Palmer, we literally had we went from September to December when everything was good. It wasn't great. We were good form. I think we won like 7 and 8 in the Prem against Fodder. No big teams.
Let's just be honest about it. All right. The decision to not buy a striker in the summer window before the last year's summer window, the decision to not get a second striker, okay, cost us this year. Point blank and period. That decision, that decision last summer, the decision to not pick up a striker, Osimhen, Duran, or Meridian, whoever the fuck it was that we were going to get, excuse my language, but whoever, that decision right there killed our season.
What did it cost us? What did it cost us, though?
We went months without a striker, bro. What do you mean? What did it cost us? We went months without a striker.
Even with Osimhen, our target has been top 4 in a cup.
We were in second, like 3 points off of Liverpool by the time.
I don't think his striker alone would have made us a title contenders.
Based off of what? We went 3 months without a striker and still got top 4. Based off of what?
Yeah, we went 3 months without a striker. Went 3 months without Cole Palmer.
But what does that have to do with playing people out of position?
No, I don't think.
You want to make this. We were only 5 points off of Arsenal. You don't think we would have been in second?
Yeah, we could have been second. We could have been second. Yes.
Okay, so to say it's only 5 points, and we had 3 months without a striker. What don't you grasp by that?
No. I'm saying our achievement.
So you're saying if we would have got no more points, not more than 5 points, we were only what 15?
We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. Do you think we would have won the league?
What does that, bro? Who
But
cares?
you said
We
it
would have been
cost- you said it
competing
cost
last
us.
year. We would have been competing last year.
Competing for what?
Last year for the
For what?
title, we would have been in and around.
No,
Okay, see,
no. For the league.
No, but guys,
Why
we're
wouldn't
doing two extremes. We're doing two extremes, Joey.
Why wouldn't we?
Oh, Joey, we're going two extremes.
Because
Rob's saying,
no, Chaz, because that is the point. It's the fact of the matter is he doesn't want to acknowledge that there was
Joey. I disagree with both of you. I'm not saying Rob's right when he says you weren't going to win it anyway. I'm not agreeing with you when you said we were staying. I just think it would have been easier to get top 4.
Yeah, it would have made it easier to get top 4.
But that matters.
Still being a top 4 team.
That matters because the whole reason why at the end of the season we're like Carabao Cup, it was still nerve-wracking. Conference League wasn't 100%. Is because the way we ended the season was really good. But before that, it wasn't good. If we had a striker, it might have been a lot better in terms of top 4. Maybe FA Cup we could have gone through, and would have been an overall better feeling going towards the end of the season.
Bro,
I'm not saying
regardless this year, bro. Like,
no, but Joey, let's talk about last season. I'm not saying that if we had a striker, Rob, we would have been first in the league until May. I'm just saying it wouldn't have been we had to beat Fulham. We would have won another game before that. This season, there's no excuse for we're struggling to get top 4, top 3. We should be there, and we should be doing well in the cups. And if we do that, no one's going to complain.
My point is, you are going to spend 75 million and 350k a week just for a striker to get you from 4th to 2nd.
In hindsight, it was a good choice. But
once again, you took Osimhen. I didn't say we had to get Osimhen. I said you needed to get a striker.
We had Guiu.
You went all window. You went all window, fucking around with these strikers for three different strikers, bro. You went and fucked around with, and then you decided to get none of them, and we suffered during that. We suffered due to that decision.
I agree with you. We suffered.
That's all it was. That's all I said.
You didn't. You say it cost us.
No, that's all I said. That's all I said.
It didn't cost us anything.
It cost us 3 months of fucking terrible football. It cost us.
Yeah, well, we still
just because we slid through at the end, bro. At 4th doesn't make it any bit. Doesn't make it the decision any worse. Doesn't make the decision any worse. Just because Maresca, which we both believe in, right?
Yeah.
Came out at the end of the season and gave us the performances that we needed. Doesn't make that decision any better. The decision on Maresca was a good one. But the decision to not get Maresca a backup striker, at least a backup, even if it was on loan.
I agree. It made his job harder, but it didn't cost us anything. It just made his job harder. Yes, true. We agree there.
I mean,
but it didn't cost us any. It's not like we could have made top 4 and then we didn't make top 4. We could have won the league with a striker, but we didn't win the league. Or we would have won.
That's not any doing of the sporting direction though. That's more doing of what Maresca did on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we last year's window we had 2 contributors. We bought like 8 players. Last summer's window, we had 2 contributors. We bought 8 players.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Rob, come on. You acknowledged Felix, and that was a mistake.
No, it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake.
See? See what I'm saying?
Let's not go over there. Okay.
See what I'm saying? I mean, but Jez, do you see why I asked that question earlier, bro? Do you see why I asked the question earlier? Do you understand now?
No,
this is what I'm now expecting from Rob from this point forward. I'm not going to argue.
It's just for the entertainment. That was no mistake.
Felix was simply a transactional transfer because either you're gonna lose Gallagher on a free, right? You're gonna lose Gallagher on a free. Instead of losing Gallagher on a free, you sell him to Atletico for 35 million. You buy Felix, and then this summer you flip Felix for just as much money. So you pocket 35 million from Gallagher, and you break even on Felix. You turn Gallagher for leaving on the free into 34, 35, 50 or 35
Yeah, it was.
million pounds.
It ended up being a
No,
decent
don't say it.
financial
That was the plan. That was the purpose.
Mate, don't give me that. Don't give me that, Rob. Rob, don't give me that.
The
It
transfer.
was not the plan.
Yes, it was. I said it since last summer. I said that since last summer.
Bro, Rob, don't. Bro, that's shameless.
Since last summer.
That's shameless.
The moment we bought Joao Felix, I said this player was bought. It was bought because it was either because if Gallagher had accepted Villa and gone to Villa for the 50 million the Villa bid last summer, we would have bought Felix. I promise you, we wouldn't have bought Felix.
Of course, I agree with that. We know that.
We never would have bought Felix. It was just allergic to losing play on the free.
Rob, to say now that Felix to do this whole loan him out and then send him to Saudi the next year was the plan just makes us look like we're money laundering from fucking Saudi Arabia. Like that's all that looks like. That you saying that that's the plan is like it just makes us look like we're just money laundering.
No, Joey,
mutually
exclusive. It can be the plan, but Rob's saying it's a good plan. We're saying it's a bad plan, but it was a plan.
No. It could be the plan, bro. When fucking Al Nassr came and hijacked the deal in the last minute. It can't be the plan when.
No, that wasn't the plan, but they planned to sell him 100%.
Of course.
If you
expect to take normally a loss from a player that doesn't fucking.
Sorry, you know, football is a business. Like Felix would have gone, I'm going to be on the same wages, if not more, just for a year. I know I'm probably going to leave. If I perform, I stay. If not, I'll get sold anyway.
We saw Gallagher for 35 million. We bought Felix for what? 43?
I think it was more than that, but yeah, whatever.
43. So there was an 8 million pound gap between Gallagher and Joao Felix, right? If you had sold Felix for 10 million, you would have made $2 million on the transaction. You would have made 2 million pounds. If you had sold him for 20, you would have made even more money. The fact that we sold him for 50 or was that 47?
That is a plan. That's not a coincidence. Yeah.
It was purely just because Gallagher was not gonna leave this club without us getting money off him.
And so it was Gallagher's preference. Yeah, it was Gallagher's preference to go to Spain. So like, fine, Atletico Madrid, fine. So we now have to buy a player from them for a similar fee. Then if he stays, he stays. If he goes, he goes. I hear it. Chelsea were. We are
allergic. We will put academy kids. We will put them into the bomb squad because we don't want to lose anybody on the free. Just a Champong.
No, Rob, it's not even that. Chelsea will never get rid of or do a decision they can't get back on. Chelsea are too smart. Every decision they make, they're thinking about the pros and the cons.
Everybody thinks there's Joao Felix. Oh yeah, from a footballing standpoint, yes, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, I know what Rob's saying.
Yeah, it was a transactional.
Joey, I don't think Rob's being shameless here. He's just saying footballing wise is an L, but
footballing wise, yes. But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you from the jump.
At this point, my G, Rob, I'm not about to get in an argument. At this point, bro, I'm just waiting for the spin. Anytime he talks, I'm just waiting for the spin.
No, but I don't mind it. I don't mind.
Cool with it, bro. Like if he wants to spin it, he can spin it, bro. I'm just waiting for the spin, bro. I'm just waiting for the spin. That's all it is. He spins it in a way and makes the sound nice and pretty. It just
but I like Rob because Rob can justify what he. Rob can justify what he says.
It makes sense.
Joey, so can you, by the way. You both justify. That's the thing.
I've come to understand clearly.
Bro, I can justify things to an extent. There's certain things where I'm not about to sit here and be shameless about it. Did they make good on Joao Felix? I can say yes. Okay, yes. I can say yes. Did they plan to make this kind of money on Joao Felix last year?
Not just my money, a profit.
Yes. They were about to take a loss fucking 5 minutes beforehand, bro. What are you talking about? They were literally about to take 30 from Benfica, and then all of a sudden
that was still gonna be profit for us, though.
It wouldn't have been profit. We broke even, Rob. We broke even. We broke even, bro. I'm just like
All I'm saying is, bro, like to say it was the plan, that's just being shameless. Like the idea was to break even and get rid of the player. To make a profit, they did good.
Oh, because
I'll
you are
give
looking,
them credit.
you are
They
looking
did
at
good. But to
you are
say
looking
that's
at
the
it-
plan,
you are
bro,
looking at it as
come on.
Joao Felix for Joao Felix. You have to put Gallagher also into that. You have to
Anyway,
put Gallagher
Bro,
money
you
in
made money on Gallagher. They're done. It's done. It's done.
Yeah, but that's the only reason why Felix is here is because of Gallagher.
true. But anyway,
Anyway,
I'm just going to confirm something, guys. The Xavi Simons deal is done.
We've been
Chelsea
saying
want
it
to
all
finalize.
stream, guys.
I know, but I've
worrying
been
about
saying
it.
it all stream because people keep saying it in the
I don't
chat.
know why
when
anybody's
live.
even worried about it at this point, bro. Like,
Not now they were saying it. When I was saying up the live, because I moved the time like 4 times. They're like, Cheers, they're talking Xavi Simons. I was like, bro, it's going to get done. Hato was done. Xavi Simons is done.
Yeah,
Rob's
they
right about
all-
the Gallagher thing. I hear Rob on the Gallagher thing. I don't think he's been shameless. Sometimes
No,
the
the
way Rob
Gallagher
says
thing.
it-
The Gallagher thing. I'm not necessarily like. I don't want to argue on it, but it makes sense what he's coming from. I just don't want to.
No, Joey. If we're talking
because like
football,
to me it's still you did it separately, but you did do it to get and you had to get.
Joey, I'm going to say again, Chelsea are very strategic. They always have a plan mapped out for players. It's not a coincidence he leaves a year later, he barely played. It's no coincidence he barely touched the football. He's obviously
it's a coincidence that they made a profit on it. That's the
ironic.
coincidence.
That's ironic
because a half hour before that, they were gonna go and take a deal that allow them to break even on them, right?
No, actually, that's not true because Benfica was proposing 25 million for 50% of his right, which means they were valuing him at 50 million. It was 25 million for 50% of his right, not the full transfer fee.
50% of his rights.
Yeah,
no, it was a 50% sell-on clause. Not 50% of his rights. That you can't do percentage of rights anymore. That was a long time ago.
Porto did it with Samu. They bought. I believe.
Yeah, he has a huge 50% sell-on clause. Why you roll your eyes like it's something? Why you roll your eyes at me like I'm doing something wrong?
Go to Fab. Go to Fab. Original Porto Samu. You will see they bought 60% of Samu, and I think this past January is when they bought the remaining 40%.
I believe Rob. I believe him.
So you buy half a portion of the percentage of the players' right, and then you can buy the remaining later on.
Yeah, then it would have been peak.
I thought they eliminated that from the game, bro.
But as it is the same thing. But it is except the sell-on clause is that the player has to be sold for you to recoup your money. The right means that you can purchase the right later on. Purchase 50% this summer and 50% next time, perhaps.
By the way, move on to this. Bro, if you think the club don't know what they're doing, come on. Like they think way ahead of us. That's why they're in boardrooms earning millions of pounds. And we're on a stream at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I have a feeling what CAA Mafia is right. Like when Mendes doesn't move without having a plan.
100%. He would have been like,
Mendes,
we're gonna move.
That's something that I can say. Like Mendes is like, oh, you guys can keep him this year and we'll move him next year for you, kind of thing. Like if that's what needs to happen, that's what needs to happen. Like Mendes.
Just know when that, if or when or how that Garnacho news drops, you know where to come, chat. Yeah, I know there'll be more of you as well. By the time the Garnacho news drops, that's another 3-4 weeks. We might even hit 3K by then. There's gonna be a lot of you.
You're gonna be here when the Garnacho here.
Rob,
I won't be here. I'll be on my channel bitching and complaining.
No, but Rob, Joey, we need to get everyone.
Send me the link. Whatever you are, Joey, send me the link when the Garnacho Whatever you are, send me the link.
Rob, for me to send you the link. Rob, no, I'm gonna get him right now, Tez. I'm gonna get him right now.
Go.
Rob, for me to send you the link, you would have to follow me on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay,
fair enough.
Say no more. Hey, people keep saying
that. I need Rob to wear shades. Now you might need to get the top. You might need to get the top, everything ready.
I'll buy Joey the Garnacho top.
Rob, I don't know if you buy the merch. You probably do, yeah. You need to get a Garnacho shirt.
I'll buy Joey the Garnacho.
You know what? That's my first ever name shirt I'm gonna buy. just to be shameless.
Garnacho.
I'm gonna buy
Oh,
Garnacho 17. Who's our number 17? Have we got? I don't think we have number 17. I don't think we have one.
No, I don't think we do.
I don't know. I don't know what Esteval is taking though.
That's literally the player I was thinking.
41. I think it's the same with the same number.
What was Esteval wearing at Palmeiras when he played?
41, I think.
40, yeah, he might stay. He might stay 41.
That is like a weird number that you probably stay with.
I don't know. I don't think
he has meaning to him. Number 41. I think.
Oh, okay. Hitchens might take Sancho.
That would make sense. Waiting for the sponsor. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys. Oh yeah, but apparently there's a news article on this. I come off to get. I can't just go eat. But apparently we're looking, not even linking to get one first game of the season. It might even take a few weeks, few months. So it might be.
Okay.
Chelsea don't want to do any deal. They want to do a big deal, right? Champions League now. Couple of cup champions.
In my opinion, who cares? They look better without the names on.
Oh, it looks like the kids. Remember we were doing the edits for the couple of cup badge on it. Now we actually have it, so it's gonna be nice. But we everyone in the chat. Joey's channel's below. Paul's Twitter as well, right there, right now. And Jimmy, he had to go, but I think he was baked off. Let's be honest, he was completely out of it today. But we move. But yeah, be here, be square when Garnacho gets announced because it's gonna be funny. That's gonna be a funny stream for the ages. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Probably be about night time or like 5 p.m. UK time. Hopefully, it's probably going to be the same news. But we'll see you guys tomorrow anyway. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. Like, subscribe, join the membership.